Hello you guys, welcome to What is a Vinyasa? Yoga can be so confusing with all the different terminology, the jargon, the different styles. So in these short learning videos, I'm going to break everything down for you nice and simply so you can walk away from this class understanding what is meant when you hear the word Vinyasa. So if we break the word down into its two parts, Vi and Nyasa, Vi means in a special way and Nyasa means to place. So to place in a special way or in a special order. So in yoga, this refers to a style of yoga whereby the poses or the asana are joined together using breath in a fluid sequence to create a state of flow. So you're transitioning between one pose to the other, usually in time with your breath, synchronizing movement with breath. So now when we hear the word Vinyasa in a yoga class, it usually goes something like perform a Vinyasa or take a Vinyasa. And that can be a little bit confusing, like what does she mean? What does he mean by that? So it's now somehow used to describe a small sequence of particular asana, particular poses, which is usually chaturanga, upward facing dog or cobra, and then two downward facing dog. So it's your flowing through your high plank to low plank, your cobra, your up dog, and then back to downward facing dog. And that in modern yoga is what is meant by a Vinyasa. So technically it's not, but if you hear that, you know that that is what people are referring to, even though in a much broader picture, Vinyasa simply means a special order or a special sequence of poses that flow together and that are joined together in sequence. And this could be absolutely any poses. This is the beauty of Vinyasa as opposed to a style like Ashtanga, where the sequence is very structured and very strict and the poses are set in a certain way. Whereas in Vinyasa, there's this beautiful freedom to create and to play with the poses and join them together. Place them in a special way, in a special order. I will give you a very quick demonstration just to give you a visual. So when you're in class and you're in a Vinyasa or any kind of power or flow style class, you're likely to encounter a Vinyasa, which these days is a high plank, or obviously you can always come to your hands and knees. And you're coming through chaturanga, which is technically halfway down. And then you're releasing the feet, coming through your cobra or your upward facing dog. And then moving to your downward facing dog. Awesome, guys. I hope you learned something today, and thank you so much for listening. I'll see you next time.